Good morning, Tribal Jazzman Scholar. I just wanted to say something about gratitude. I felt a lot of gratitude this morning. I took a moment and sat out in nature, and I just quieted my mind, and I heard the birds, and I saw the dirt, and felt the sun on my face, and saw the native plants growing, and it was just a moment of sensing how much I appreciate nature, and something as simple as 2 or 3 birds singing separate songs and trying to figure out, are they connected? Is there a song in there? Are they playing in a trio? And my mind, I can almost imagine that music, and I can hear it with a little stretch of the imagination. And I just felt so alive and so much gratitude for my life. And I had been listening on my way to this spot, driving to some music of a friend of mine, and being able to hear how complicated and yet simple the music was, to hear both the training and the harmonic progressions and the sinuous melodic line weaving through the progressions, and yet just to hear the simple plain beauty of it, just to see those two sides. And it was another experience this morning that left me with gratitude. And then I thought about how deeply I care about the world, and wanting to be able to teach meaningful content to young people that actually will serve them and the world, that isn't just about checking boxes off that they completed this and this and this and this and this, which so much of the standards-based educational program is about. It's about content, a lot of memorization and facts and things that will go in and go out of the child, and the only thing they'll give the child is perhaps some skills in memorization, and also some probably distaste for school. But I wanted to really I was thinking about how much I want to give kids meaningful content, because I feel that we all are in a time on earth when we must give of ourselves empathetically to those who have less among our fellow humans, and then also to this earth which needs attention. So I was grateful that I cared. I was grateful that I could feel, and I began to reflect on how I live in a dichotomy between very surface sort of living, where I'm kind of in a sensory overload. There's cars going by, I'm driving, I've got responsibilities, I'm thinking, I'm listening to the news, I've got the radio, I've got music, I've sensory, and it keeps me kind of on the surface, which it can be a very functional place to be. If you get too into the depth of emotion, it's hard to function. So I think humans are constantly in a dance. We've always been in a dance of the day-to-day practical needs of living, and then also the importance of sinking deep into a spiritual connectedness to the feelings that are way below the surface, that are the resonant feelings of empathy, compassion, benevolence, love, intuition, concern, excitement, outrage, the things that are kind of vitalizing the organism. So I want to be sure that I take time to go into the deeper feelings. I have so much gratitude when I can do that. And it definitely keeps me going. It keeps me inspired. So I'm grateful this morning. And I just was going to say a word about gratitude, and I did. Thanks for joining me. Tribal Jazzman Scholar, signing off.